Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Momiji from the Slow Talk podcast. I am here with the only other person available today, and that would be.
Me.
God,
I had to.
it's an old friend of mine, guy who I only know as Respect.
Yes, and you guys better respect my authorities, or I'm gonna come for you with the
Stop.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Don't irrite
But
the viewers.
but you get the point. Respect my authorities, or the anime will come for you.
Just okay. So we have
Yeah,
about
anyways.
5 topics. We didn't really get much, but I think one of them is just really big. We had to talk about it. It's the soccer team. God, I can't speak. So to let you may know, not too long ago, the a soccer team in a Thailand cave. The soccer team consisted of 12 boys and their soccer coach who were trapped deep within the labyrinth. It ended a grueling 18-day ordeal that claimed the life of an experienced volunteer diver and riveted people around the world. Thailand's Navy SEALs, who were central to the rescue effort, said on their Facebook page the remaining 4 boys and the 25-year-old coach were brought out safely Tuesday. 8 of the boys were rescued by a team of Thai and international divers on Sunday and Monday. Quote, "We are not sure if this is a miracle, a science, or what. All the 13 wild boars are now out of the cave," the SEAL said, referring to the name of the boys' soccer team. Quote, "Everyone is safe." Which, think about it. They were stuck in that cave for roughly 3 weeks. 3 whole weeks. With barely any
Yeah,
food.
3 whole weeks.
Just
Yeah.
like light bits of rainwater. And because it's flooding, they had to keep their heads were being forced underwater. For I think
Nevada firefighters strongly oppose Question 3's electricity deregulation proposal.
It's just crazy.
Study shows 3 would
'Cause
increase electric rates.
they had barely anything food. They had barely any food, barely any water.
Electricity deregulation
And they've been working for 2 weeks, I think, for just to get them out because it was just so deep in the cave, and the cave got flooded that it just didn't work. Like for 2 weeks, it seemed hopeless to the savers. It's just crazy.
Yeah, just like 2 weeks in just pure darkness. Apart from the light that's coming from the entrance of the cave. But other than that, just 2 weeks of just, let's see, nothing but no food, no water, barely anything to breathe. Somewhat.
Well, I'm looking at an article from CBS News, and there's a bit more.
So basically, just 2 weeks of just nothing.
Mostly. Payap
Yeah.
Mayaniming, 40, who helped provide food and necessities to rescue workers and journalists, said a miracle had happened. Quote, "I am happy for Thais all over the country, the people of my side, and actually just everyone in the world, because everyone's news channel have presented the story, and this is what we've been waiting for," she said. Thai Prime Minister Jen Prayut Chan-o-cha, I think that's how you say it, said Tuesday that members of the soccer team rescued from a cave in Thailand had been given an anti-anxiety medication before they were brought out. There have been speculation the boys have been tranquilized during their treacherous journeys outside the cave, as none of them had any diving experience and most couldn't swim. Officials they could panic. Speaking after a weekly cabinet meeting in Bangkok, the Prime Minister denied that the young boys were tranquilized before being rescued. He said that they were giving an anxiolytic to relieve anxiety. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
They were deep in that cave.
Well, I mean, just imagine this. Just imagine that, like, we were stuck in a cave for 2 weeks with nothing.
I'd be freaking out.
Yeah, you would be freaking out. I would be like, I need help.
Here's the one thing. I'm fat, so I'm gonna be requesting food by day 1.
Oh my god.
Legit, like I'm constantly getting hungry. Like I can eat, and just an hour later, I'll start getting hungry.
To be honest, I eat something and I get hungry in like 30 minutes.
Well, I guess I'm not as fat. But
Okay. Okay, but anyways, back to topic.
yeah. Scrolling down more. Oh yeah, Trump congratulates Thailand's cave rescuers. U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday congratulated rescuers who saved a Thai soccer team and have been trapped in cave amid rising floodwaters. These people were stuck in a cave that was slowly being flooded. They originally went in the cave because of floods, and they got stuck in there with floods getting into the cave. Legit, these boys had to keep their heads underwater for like 3 minutes. Or, hold on, I forgot how long some of them said, but they had to keep their heads underwater because sometimes the tide would like get to them. It's just crazy. Yeah. On behalf of the United States, congratulations to the Thai Navy SEALs and all of the successful rescue of the 12 boys and the coach from the treacherous cave in Thailand. Donald Trump tweeted, quote, "Such a beautiful moment. All freed. Great job." On tweeted by Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump at 5:39 a.m. on July 10th, 2018. Already got 181,000 likes, and 50.1K people are talking about this. The parents visited hospitalized Thai soccer players. This is what was just going on in the news. I was literally just in my living room with my grandma, and this was what was playing. Was footage of parents going into the hospital with the 12 kids. And here's the thing, they can't have solid food yet. They're legit just like babies. Like they're just so weak that they basically have fed baby food until they're ready for solids again because of all the lost energy. And I can't blame them. Like almost 3 weeks in a cave, you're gonna get tired. And with the floodwaters just like constant, like having to keep you up on your feet, you're gonna get like really exhausted. Like you're gonna have no energy. So I'm just surprised that 18 days in a cave, just no.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it depends on the person, but no matter what, they're
gonna get tired. They're gonna get exhausted.
Yes.
They're gonna have no energy.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the person. It's gonna be the same for all of them.
All right, I'm gonna give this part of the article over to you for you to read.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So the parents of the soccer players rescued from a cave in Thailand have been able to visit their children in the hospital. Thai media reported Tuesday. Four of the kids who were allowed to have their parents enter their rooms, though they were required to wear face mask and stand 6 feet away from the boys, Thai media said. The parents of the parents of the other boys who were able to see their children through a glass window. All of the boys who were quarantined because of the risk of infection.
Thai public health officials said that the first 4 boys who were rescued were able to stand up and walk around their beds on Tuesday. At least 2 of them may have lung infections, but none has a fever, officials said. Just the fact that the parents couldn't see their children, like get close to them, be able to hold them. They had to 4 of them. They had to wear face masks to stand 6 feet away. The rest had to stand behind a glass window. That must be harsh on the parents. Because like if you're a parent, like your child is your life, and to just see them behind your glass window, I can't go up to them. It must be devastating for them.
Okay, I'm going completely honest. I'm kind of tearing up because of this. Because just listening to this and hearing about this is just sad.
Yeah,
sad.
this is why the entire world was just focusing in on this, because the fact that it's like 12 kids and their soccer coach stuck in a cave for almost 3 weeks with barely any food, barely any like fresh bottled water. They had to drink rainwater. It's just
Like
crazy.
like this one thing had to affect the entire Thailand area.
Like all of Thailand, all these places, because of just like how severe it was.
I know. Just oh god, just thinking about it. Just
I feel like we should stop now and just come back to it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, we should.
save ourselves some of the sadness.
Yeah, just think about something else.
We'll come back to this at the end.
Yeah.
So right now we're gonna go to one of the other 4 topics we have.
Okay.
The first one being Forza Horizon 4. I will take over for this one, as I am so excited for Forza Horizon 4. As lots,
Okay then.
anyone who's played Forza Horizon 3 longer for more than just like a week was so excited for this, because people have been, they've been making trailers for this game. They've been making like so many speculations of like when this game's gonna come out, where it's gonna be, what kind of cars it's gonna have, like all this stuff for one game. And here's the thing, it's 2 years. 2 years between when Forza Horizon 3 was released and when Forza Horizon 4 is going to be released.
You're really pumped for this, aren't you?
Years. I am so excited. But I can't get it right when it releases, though. Because I don't have an Xbox, and my computer can't run Forza Horizon 3. Much less Forza Horizon 4. So, yeah, I'm just going to be excited when it comes out in the fall. But then again, no, it comes out in the fall. November's in fall. No, but November's in winter. I'll get it basically like max like 1-2 months after fall when it releases. But I'm just hyped for this, Just like I've seen so much of Forza Horizon 3, and Forza Horizon 4 trailer has been released after so many people have made fan trailers of this. Like just some of these are like amazing, like extremely good. I'm gonna show you one.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna put this up on the screen as well, if I can.
All right.
So I'll quickly share this with you when you watch it, and I'll put it up on the screen for everyone else to watch. By the way,
All right.
please check out the guy who made this. Hold on, Forza. Give me a second. I need to search this up.
So you're just really pumped about any game that you played for a long time.
Yeah, just like some of the stuff is just amazing. Considering that Forza Horizon 4 is gonna have like 4K graphics, like all this good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, found the trailer.
Okay.
Pass it over to you so you can watch it, and I'm gonna quickly turn off from this, turn on to this. Hold on. Add window capture. Yep. Hold on. I didn't do it right. Remove. I'm struggling.
Are you sure going to screen share?
I'm like trying to get. Hold on.
Okay.
I think I got it. No, I didn't mean to do that one. Though now I know how to get camera on, which is nice. Add. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm just like, there we go. Got it. Got the screen. All right.
Nice.
For everyone watching, just stop. Turn recording. Okay, I get it. There's drawers. Okay. No, I want everyone to check out Jack Ultramotive, as he's actually a very very creative person here on YouTube. Here's the fan trailer he made not too long ago, and I love this trailer.
I've actually checked on the music and made sure that it actually wasn't copyrighted. And it's made by a channel that's made just for non-copyright music. But this person took time and effort into making this, which is amazing.
And this was created in real life, right?
Most of this footage was just taken either he took the footage, or he just like took some off for like friends. But the one thing I don't like about Forza Horizon 4 is the fact that it's actually going into Britain, like the UK, instead of Japan. Almost seems like, oh, it's gonna be Japan, but it just came out in the UK. Because like we had like
the AEA6, I love it.
yeah.
Okay, to be honest, the AEA6 is probably my second favorite car, behind the Dodge Polara.
Yeah, the Forza Horizon 4, seasons are officially being enabled, where, like, I think it's like every week, this season will switch up. But that's kind of cool though, like, if we go for like a week, then it'll really be like an entire, like, if you think about it, it'll be cool.
This is where dreams are
driven.
driven. Welcome to Forza.
But, the boss kit though, I love the boss kit. Yes, the Nissan Silvia at 14, amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this right now. That is amazing. That's probably one of the most amazing fan trailers for a game. I'm just gonna ball it right now. That is amazing. 10 out of 10. We'll watch it again.
The R35 Nismo footage that's actually taken in Forza Horizon 3. Forza Horizon 3 is in Australia. And the footage up to the introducing VR is all Forza Horizon 3. After that, it's different footage taken from different games. This one being Car Drag Simulator, and then I think this is the, I don't know. I think that I just blown away. I can't identify all the games. Just in use.
So you just have, you're just right.
Once again, check out Jack Automotive for the amazing content he does. He doesn't always do fan trailers like this, but just some of the stuff he does is just extremely fun. I recommend like everyone check him out. But
Alright.
anyway,
Anyway.
just Forza,
enough rambling.
enough fanboying over Forza Horizon 4 fan trailers.
Yeah, enough of that.
But the fact that they're actually doing seasons is super cool. Because, like, if you think about it, no game before has ever done, like, a season base besides something with a story. You know, with stories, they're going to have seasons. But just, like, an open world game like Forza Horizon having seasons, that's something never done before. I think. It's something never done before to my knowledge of being a racing gamer. Just a gamer in general.
Knowledge.
But I feel like we should move on from Forza Horizon 4 before this thing just becomes entirely just Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, but before all this just goes downhill.
Playable changes. Next topic will be memes.
Perfect memes.
High quality memes. Spicy memes. See, good memes.
Lit memes.
No.
I had to. Anyways, but what kind of memes though?
You know, like memes that have failed. You know, memories of memes. Just like any like memes that used to be like extremely good, like very famous memes.
I got one.
And what was that?
Deja vu. I think I've been this before.
There's cat hair everywhere. Why is there so much cat hair? Cat, you don't shed that much. You shouldn't on this part of the bed. I mean, I understand the top bunk. it's where you sleep, but that hair is annoying me. I'm supposed to be a professional podcast, and yet here I am complaining about cat hair midway through recording. Because you shed so much for a cat.
Oh my. Is that cat still bothering you and interrupting this podcast?
The cat hair gets on my computer and on my screen, and just... Is that you? Natalia, answer me now. Is that you? I'm trying to record, Natalia, and you're over there flicking me cat hair.
I think this podcast has been ruined.
No, it's staying in.
Yeah.
This happens when there's only 2 people in and not more people. It's just more ideas and more stuff.
Because to be honest, no one's online.
No, basically no one's online. But
apart from you and me, that's it.
But I feel like one meme that really stood the test of time.
What?
Tom de Cosita. I'm just kidding. I kind of like that meme, but not now because like the dance just kind of creeps me out.
Anyways.
Oh, another thing. I actually looked up the Despacito, but in English. And someone legit took the music video, and like, just took the voice of Little Fonzie and made it in English. But it sounds so weird. Because it goes from like a fantasy, a straight up wet dream in the music video, and it's so
Did you just say a fancy wet dream?
Legit, look at the lyrics. Look up Despacito in English, and I'll even do this to myself. Despacito in English.
You're gonna make me regret this, okay?
I know.
If I get this stuck in my head, I'm blaming you.
Mine now. It's your fault, Natalia. Natalia. Yeah. Here's what they really mean. Hold on. Nope. Stop! I'm trying to record. It's meant to be a professional podcast, and you're over there messing me all up.
Is that cat still bothering you?
No, it's my sister.
Oh my god.
Stop! Hang in the blanket because you won't stop.
And this is what happens when you get siblings.
One of the most fun things about summer songs are how easy they are to sing along to with your friends. That was until this summer when Despacito took over the world and left us all pretty much mumbling after that iconic chorus hook.
Yeah, so this is just some of the lyrics. Yes, I know I've been looking at you for a long time. I must dance with you. I saw that you're looking nice, calling me, showing me the pants I will take. You're the magnet and I'm the metal. I'm getting closer and make a plan. Simply thinking about it makes my heart race. Now I've already been liking it more than usual. Asking for more. We cannot do this in a rush.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh yeah, Despacito means slowly.
Oh god.
Legit, Despacito means slowly. God, cat air. No, just like slowly. I want to breathe on. I want to breathe in your neck slowly. Let me murmur things in your ear, so that you remember you're not with me.
Why is this?
This is the lyrics. It gets worse. It gets worse. I want to undress you in kisses slowly. These are the real lyrics. Firmly in the walls of your labyrinth and of your body, I want to create a manuscript. Up, 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 up. I want to see your hair dance. I want to see you. I want to be your rhythm. Oh my mouth, your favorite places. What is it? Like everyone's singing along to this without even knowing the lyrics. And when you look it up in English, it's so weird.
This is just making me laugh so hard, and I don't know why.
Okay. Let me try such a danger zones till I make you scream. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, let's hurry up and get off this before I die of laughter.
And this is what Despacito was like, kids. Just I'm
You almost made me
dying
choke on
slowly
water.
from the inside.
You almost made me choke on water, and I want to die from it. Okay.
I should have played this. I forgot the music in the background. Whatever. Well, let's play this for the remaining, like 45 minutes. 35 minutes we got to record.
Welcome to the land of cancer.
I am woke. Alright.
Anyway,
we'll hop off memes, and let's hop back on into Watch Dogs 3 being confirmed. I am also excited for this one, because I loved Watch Dogs 2. I kind of like Watch Dogs 1, though it really did fail. It just wasn't that good. It was announced to be on E3. It just wasn't that good. Like, the graphics were decent, but not, like, spectacular.
but it's just not 4K quality.
Yeah. But when you look at, Watch Dogs 1, and then you look at Watch Dogs 2, and you see what happens. Like, the graphics improved, the story improved, the characters improved, the driving, the models, the scenery, just everything improved.
Just everything. Yeah, just everything.
Though it does have a flaw. The DedSec organization is not what it used to be. DedSec before, in Watch Dogs 1, was a serious hacker group. Like, serious hacker group. And now with Watch Dogs 2, it looks like a bunch of just, like, people just getting together and having fun. Hacking into anything they can.
Let's see, like, cars, lights, buildings, anything.
Like, in Watch Dogs 2, it just looks just a lot more just like a group of friends, like, having fun, hacking into everything. Well, Watch Dogs 1, it was literally like a serious organization. And it's the one thing that everyone was criticizing Watch Dogs 2 about. And another thing, some people saying like, oh,
You can't cut off for a little bit.
I cut myself off because I accidentally unplugged my mic.
Anyways,
So I was like scooting back, but some people say like, oh yeah, the character development wasn't the best. Which I can kind of see that, because they kind of cut some characters off like really quickly into the story. Like, God, I keep forgetting. Horatio. He was the first person to die. And I think it was meant to be a play on like, oh, the black dude dies first.
That's just so racist.
Oh. They had the geek kid, they had the girl, the guy who just like was in love with technology. Considering the fact that he had a wrench. I'm talking about wrench right now. The guy who had the mask. You know what I mean, right? Hold on, I'm guessing I gotta show you.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mask.
I've never heard any of this, to be honest.
Alright, because you only play Gmod.
Yes, Gmod. Yes, just Gmod.
Are you serious?
SFM.
You could mask? Wrench inspired LED mask, programmable LEDs. That's for $200.
Wait, hang on. I think I might know what you're talking about, like that mask that. Let's see, I think I might know what you're talking about, like the mask that just lights up in different colors.
This.
Oh, that.
You
I don't
know,
recognize. I don't recognize
this
that.
character. Hold on, why did you just copy over twice?
Why did you say the same thing twice?
I don't know, just didn't decide to. There we go, this guy.
Huh. I think I might have seen him before, but I can't remember clearly.
Well, he's one of the main characters of Watch Dogs 2. but Watch Dogs 3 has been confirmed to be released in 2019. Yeah. Watch Dogs 3 actually confirmed by Ubisoft. Why Watch Dogs 3 most likely not be in E3 2018? That's because it's being confirmed in...
Alright.
Yeah, I'm looking at PC Games and Watch Dogs 3 release date says we will want to see release date. Solid confirmation that Watch Dogs 3 is in production came from Sam, Ubisoft's AI assistant for the Ubisoft Club mobile app. When you asked about Watch Dogs 3, Sam responds with Watch Dogs 3 is not finished yet. But from the very late early build I tried, it's very solid. Only 2 years separate from the release of the first game back in 2014 and its sequel in 2016, make it 2018 the most likely Watch Dogs 3 release date. It also means we should see a good portion of Watch Dogs 3 at E3 2018. So keep your eyes peeled for Ubisoft's press conference at June 11th. Just knowing that I'm pretty sure they actually just released it in 2019. Whether it be like late 2018, even to like late 2019, I'm still hyped. Because, like, that Ubisoft has taken their time to build the game better. When you look at the difference between Watch Dogs 1 and Watch Dogs 2, and story, models, characters, all this stuff, you look at the differences, and they took their time. When you look at it now, like, imagine what Watch Dogs 3 could be, Just, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with Watch Dogs 3, because who knows, it could be like just a big improvement on Watch Dogs 2 somehow than it was Watch Dogs 3, or with Watch Dogs 1 and 2. Because from 1 to 3 will be like a bunch of major changes that makes the game better. And it's just something very interesting to think about. But I feel like before we come back to the New Zealand soccer team being trapped in the cave, I feel like we should move on to the technically last topic, and that is the sun vanished. Now, we have talked about this before, but we're coming back now because it's actually been updated since we last talked about it.
Oh, wait, hang on, seriously? Like 3 minutes ago it's been updated?
No. Since we last talked about it on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
So
so I wasn't here, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last we saw, the main character, the sun, TSV, aka the sun vanished, he got in a car with one of the characters in the story. I would say story, but I don't really know if this is actually meant to be real or not, but one of the people named Danyan, who has been the last we saw from the podcast was on June 19th, was when they got in the car. Now, it's been over a month, almost over a month, and just, hold on, how many tweets is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tweets in one day to catch everyone up since the video. They said what they've done is they went up to the boonies to stay away from the activity in this town. Daniel brought camping gear, so he stayed in the tent out in the woods for the last couple of weeks. It was long after range of any cell towers, but I made sure to still document anything significant. So when they went up to the sky, when they're going up to this campsite that they're doing, the sun vanished, noticed that there was a star as they were passing by, but as soon as he pulled out his phone, like 2 seconds after starting recording, the star disappeared, like fading out, disappeared. And then he starts about like, we can't see city lights anymore. So he says the conflict is rising between them. Danny isn't liking that he's broadcasting on Twitter about all the events. And then they take this video, which has caught my eye so much, which is a video of a storm. But in the shadows of the you can see something that has been something that's been spotted for a previous tweet, which is like a star spaceship. Now, people have seen this before in a photo taken not too long ago in the story, in this guy's Twitter feed.
Can you send me the link for it?
Yeah, sure. I'll send you a link to the Twitter.
All right, thanks. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, but if you can see now, I'm not gonna show the screen, but you guys can check out the Twitter feed. Just search up "at the sun vanished" and click on the Twitter, and look at one of the posts on July 7th, where we see a spaceship that has been spotted before in a image that TSV took, where he's like, "Oh, I'm about to leave the house," and he took the photo, and what we saw was the exact same ship that's in this video, but just stationary, and you had to turn up the brightness, like turn up the brightness on the actual photo itself, and you're able to see it like an outline of a ship, and now we see it traveling across slowly in this storm, and we see it moving clearly.
I don't see it.
It's the one with the storm, and you could see it moving too, because like when the lighting is like still flashing, you see its movement. It's not going fast. Well, I mean, it could be.
Oh my god, that actually scared me.
Yeah, you see it now.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks like a like a mantis ray or something.
So this is getting closer to our camps. So it's basically they're at the campsite, and they're like backing up and going and driving towards the nearest cell tower. And the last tweet at this moment is, "Do I trust Daniel? Yes. Do I trust his judgment? I'm not sure."
And that was it.
This is a total of like 189 tweets, all leaning in one story. He's only following one person, but he has 302. He has exactly 302,913 followers. He has like 24 tweets, and he has one list. It's just like, it's been, as we're recording this, it's been 4 days since he last tweeted in this story, and I'm anxious to see what he's gonna do next. Cause like the story that he built, so interesting.
Well, I mean, just think about it looks convincing, but to be honest, I kind of think it's just kind of fake. I kind of think it's fake.
Well, even if it's fake, whether it's fake or not, it's a very interesting story.
Yeah, it is, to be honest. Like the sun disappearing and a mantis ray shaped ship like going across. That's actually.
You should see some of his earlier tweets where like these weird things with like a flashing like light that like you can hear sort of like a shutter sound as you see like a blinking white light, and if you get spotted like through motion or through light, it turns red as if it's tracking you now, like following where you are and like almost like it's about to kill you. It's just crazy. I think like, and so you'll expect like, oh, it's just a movie trailer. If it is, I'm so gonna see the movie. Because even if this isn't an actual movie trailer and this is like an actual story, Hollywood needs to get on this and make this an actual movie. Because like, this is just too good to not be a movie. You know?
Alright.
So now we after this break, after the break we had, we are gonna head back into the Thai cave rescue.
He.
All right.
Anyways.
So
right.
I'm gonna hop back in to the news report by CBS News.
All right.
So as we last left off,
Let's see. We last left off at around where
where it says like,
Where?
oh, they have none of your officials say. We're continuing on to this.
Yeah.
The last young members of the Wild Boar soccer team have been rescued from the sprawling cave complex in northern Thailand.
Where they were.
More than a week. Thai Navy SEALs confirmed Tuesday. The 12th member of the team was brought out of the cave complex on a stretcher only about 8 hours after officials announced Tuesday's third phase of the rescue operation. The 25-year-old assistant coach was the last out. Conditions of Floyd pulled out of the cave on Tuesday, and the coach remain unclear. The officials have said that the 8 previous rescued already are in relatively good health and at the hospital in Shanghai and Rai. Only a doctor and 3 Thai Navy SEALs who helped out with the rescue effort will still need to get out safely before the operation is wrapped up. Just, God. Like, this is not just like your standard issue like little cave with just a walled up area. This is like a very deep cave complex. But, like, they had to send like divers, like diving teams and all that down there. It's just crazy. Wait, hold on.
What?
There's something that's happening right now that's catching my eye. Firefighter killed in gas explosion in Wise. No, it's just watch it live. I'm gonna quickly check this out. If it looks interesting enough, I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
China slams U.S. with
To check a gas leak battled the
Holy
police,
cow.
including 34-year-old
Explosion
Juan
kills
Barr,
rocks
a 15-year
Wee
veteran
Town.
and captain at the
Firefighter
Sun
killed
Prairie
at least
Fire
12
Department.
injured
He
in
was
gas
killed,
explosion.
leaving behind a wife and 3-year-old twin daughters.
Hold on.
Police quickly asked residents to clear the scene, and a local nursing home was evacuated.
We were told that a contractor
nurse-
did strike one of our natural gas mains.
Amy Johns
And
is
this
the
is
spokesperson for We Energies.
Unfortunately, there was
That's
some sort of explosion that
intense.
happened after that natural gas leak happened.
The incident,
What's
which
go-
authorities
what
say
is
was
going
an
on?
accident, destroyed at least
That's a
4
gas
buildings,
explosion.
leaving streets filled with
From
debris.
where?
In Right
The
Town.
wife of the firefighter who was killed told me on the phone today.
Wait,
that
and
he
this is
was a
happening
great father,
live right now?
firefighter, and
Right
loved to
now. This is a
help his
live
local
news
community.
report.
5 other firefighters were hurt, and Jeff,
Oh
7
my god.
residents
And
were
this has to
treated
be
for
in
minor
the
injuries.
eastern part because it's full on daylight.
Yeah.
We do have an update now on reuniting immigrant families.
Okay, so where's this
Oh, yeah.
taking place right
At
now?
least
Immigrant
38
families
children
right now.
under 5 years old are back with
20,
their
27
parents
days
now.
apart. Father
But
and
the
daughter
government missed a court deadline to
reunited
reunite
after
dozens
border
of others.
separation.
Maria
Like,
Villarreal now on one
just
family
politics right now is just crazy.
This is
Think about like trying to like just like go into an area like the U.S. just to get into life, just to see that, oh hey, we're gonna have to separate you from your family to make sure that you're all legal and all that. Like what? That's just, it's just mind-boggling for me. You think that kind of like back with the parenting, like the children who were stuck in the cave, like that was only about 18 days separated. But think about this: being forcibly separated from your family to U.S. border control for 27 days, just because you want to cross into the U.S. It's just
It's just mind-boggling.
yeah. I'm just at a loss for words at this.
I mean, okay, just how would you feel if you got separated from your own family?
Dude, I'd be terrified. You know, like imagine like young children, like very young children. Imagine them going through and thinking that, knowing that like they may never have a chance to see their parents again. You know, it's just terrifying. Mostly for both the parents and the children, because the child can never see the child's have a chance to never see the parents again. The parents could possibly, who knows, maybe even lose their lives to this. It's just, I just can't, you know. I just can't think of this. This is why I want to move out the U.S. Just go somewhere maybe like Japan or
UK, just because I've read like stuff of like some of the stuff that the US does that UK doesn't, or like places around the world doesn't. It's just kind of weird how like we're so different, and most of it's like half of it's not in the good way either. Like the first half, we got freedom, we have freedom, that's good. But think about like the separation laws, just some of the stuff it just doesn't seem right for the US, Just it's just mind-boggling how some of this can happen.
This it doesn't feel right, to be honest. Like, why would the US do that? Why would the US like separate you from your own family, the ones that you love? That's just wrong for America to do.
Yeah, it's just I just can't think because of this. Just US is all about freedom and all that, and yet here we have just stuff like this happening.
Yeah, my heart is just tearing apart just thinking about this.
All right, I feel like this is a good place to end for this week's episode of Slow Talk.
Yeah.
If you have enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We upload every Wednesday. Hopefully none of the other episodes will end up as heartbreaking as this one.
Or none of us would be heartbreaking as well.
Yeah, hopefully. Just I hope you'll have a great day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you, and just hopefully
We will catch you later, guys.
Yep. See you later.